Hello and welcome to another series of Pimbook 7 topics that I'm trying to explain and trying to make it as simple as possible. So this topic is all about change. The Pimbook is basically method, models, and artifacts. Artifacts are documents and methods are just the entire Pimbook and then models. So we are looking at the models. Other things, artifact is just same like as PIMBOK 6. There is no much difference, business case and things like that. Methods are also the same thing, not much difference. But in the models area, PIMBOK 7 has introduced new models. So I have covered two previous model, Edgar, and now today I'm gonna cover the Potter model, 8 step of change. Now this is very, very important. This is not how you handle a change in a project. In PMP exam, you get a question, the change request has been requested. This is not for those questions. This is not for that topic. This is just for your general information. Nothing more, nothing less. If you want to know how to handle a change request in a project, please watch Journey of Change Request. This video is not for that. So let's go and see what do we got. So basically, John Kotter gave that 8 steps of change, how a change can be handled in the institution, how that you can do. The 8 step process for leading change was basically given by 4 decades before Dr. Kotter's observation that countless leaders and organizations, as they were trying to transform or execute their strategy, they face something, and then he made this 8 step of change. If they followed, they can easily create a change. This is a very big thing. Like when you want to transform your organization, maybe you can consider this in the perspective of PMP. You are transforming your organization from predictive to agile. So there's a 8 step formula that we use, and the 8 step formula goes like this. Step 1, create a sense of urgency. Yes, create a sense of urgency. What do you mean by this? So in the create a sense of urgency, you need to make something. Let's do it urgently. We need this right now. If we don't do it right now, it will basically we will miss the opportunity. We help others to see the change through our aspirational opportunity statement, and showing that, like, if we don't do the change right now, how we are going to lose the growth. The process should start with establishing a sense of urgency among both managers, employees, senior executive. Please understand this thing. This is a top down model. The change start from the senior management. Everyone get involved in that, and they start feeling why this change is critical and how we can get a growth in this change. And if we don't support it, we don't get the flywheel movement. We will not get the momentum. So for this step, roughly 70% or 75% of the organization should support the change initiative in order to create an environment where everyone is aware what the problem is. So you can use SWOT analysis, strength, weaknesses, opportunity, threat, to see what are the challenges you are facing and how this can help you. You can openly discuss with employees about what is happening and why this change is necessary at this particular time, at this particular moment. You can create a forum, WhatsApp group, or a focus group, and things like that for this. So once you have create urgency and everyone is familiar that this change is required, you have identified potential threat, opportunities needed for the change, you form a powerful coalition. You form a powerful coalition. This is very important step. You have identified the change, who will execute the change. Identify the change leader. Change leaders are not basically based on hierarchy, but you must may need need of a sponsor, CEOs, executive, so that they can help you out to execute that change. The change leader should be influential people from a variety of role, expertise, social, and political importance. So having people from those ranges can actually build, help you to understand how it can make you can understand that if you have powerful coalition, they can help you. So it will be very hard to lead the whole change process at your own, and it is important to build a coalition to help you direct the change. The coalition you build should be made up of range of skills. Now range of skills are required. The other people who can you cannot do everything. You cannot build a room by yourself. Even I cannot make a video by myself. I need a camera from a company. I need a mic from someone and things like that. I need a pencil to write it down. So all these things are required. So if you are leading the change, you need a range of skills, a range of experience, people who come from different areas of business to maximize the effectiveness. The coalition can help you also to spread the message to the organization, delegate tasks, and ensure there's a support for the change. The support is required. Now, team members that collaborate, complement each other, and help to make this thing a successful change. Help this to make a better change for your project. The step number three, once you have made a coalition, is to create a vision for change. For example, what is a vision of Nike? Just do it. So that's a vision to change. Identify the values that are central to the change. They create a brief vision statement that summarize the change and identify a strategy to realize the change. This is very important. It can be a pitch, a small thing. And once you have created a vision, step four is now you need to communicate the vision. If you have made the vision and you don't share the vision with other people, then there is no use of that vision. You need to communicate the vision through change processes, applying the vision throughout the process. Senior management and coalition can help you out in basically all those changes. So far what we have done, we have created a urgency that this change is required. We utilize the SWOT analysis in the change. We made the powerful coalition between the team members, the skills that is required. Then we made a change. And step no, four, now we need to communicate that change. So now once we are implementing this, we need to remove obstacles. That is step five for you. We need to remove obstacles. Of course, all changes comes with the obstacle. Sometimes the obstacles are outdated processes, mentality, culture, organization structure. People resist to change. For example, when you are moving from predictive to agile environment, the people are like they are used to saying that things planned at start, everything is planned, but now you are moving to uncertainty, and you are giving people more responsibility. Maybe they are not like they are not used to of those responsibility. So you need to look at what are the obstacles, traditional legislation, physical obstacles. Help out, identify those things. Help, be a servant leader. Try to create as easy as for those people, because not everyone is very willing to fight the obstacles. You need to clearly understand the barriers within the organizations that are blocking to implement the change. The guiding coalition consists of employees with different expertise. They can guide you, they can help you how you can do that. Maybe open communication can help that. Policies, rewards, and system incentive thing, how that can work. Now, once you are now, that's a continuous process. You cannot say that I have removed all the obstacles. No, 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 no. It's a continuous process. Now, step six, which helps this process to keep moving forward. Each step is linked together. Each step help you to move the next step. Create a short-term win. Identify quick and easy way to build momentum. Momentum, especially when you are talking about the change, when you want to change something, momentum is very, very important. That's why whenever you are starting something, having an initial small win is very important. I highly suggest understanding Kaizen, doing 1% improvement, a little improvement that can be visual. It can be put on the information radiator, which give motivation that we are going to the right direction. That really help. So create small wins on daily basis, incremental basis, and now build on the change. Once the short term wins are complete, one by one, brick by brick, we made the entire change. The organization is all set for continuous improvement. Remember that dimming cycle: plan, do, check, act. We continuously work on that. Now, identify what worked, what did not work, consolidate from quick wins to implement the large change. Now, once you have changed this thing, the last and most important thing of the continuous improvement of the 8 step is anchor the changes in the corporate culture. Make this thing as a second nature. If you don't make this thing as a second nature, it will not become. We discussed in Virginia Star stair change model that it becomes the new status quo. This becomes the into culture. We need to communicate, tell success stories, how this change can help. So this was 8 step change introduced by John Kotter. So once again, step number one is all about definition, create urgency. Why do we need the change? Form a powerful coalition between the team members, create a change. Then implementing the change, communicating the visions, removing obstacles, create short-term wins. Then ensuring that you work on properly, create short-term wins, build on the change, anchor the change into the corporate culture so that you can work it on the positive way. So that was this. I hope I have made it easy, I have made it clear, and you understand this model. If you have any question, feel free to ask me anytime. Until next time, become a certified PMP. And if you want to join our program, you can contact me at my given number. Bye bye.